Burundi is the poorest country in the world, with an $18 per capita income. So how did it get to this position, and how did it earn the title of the poorest country in the world? Burundi gained independence along with Rwanda from Belgium in 1962. But how come Rwanda looks like this and Burundi looks like this? After Burundi gained independence, Belgians had given most of the important jobs to the Tutsi, a minority within Burundi, and the Hutu, the other ethnicity in Burundi, was angered at the minority's power. After Hutu uprisings in Burundi, Tutsi massacred large populations of Hutu in the country. All of this boiled over when the plane the Burundian president was flying on was shot down. The government blamed this on the Houthi, and this led to a civil war within the country. Civilians and military alike took to the streets to kill their neighbours in very savage ways. Here, Nkurunziza took over. Nkurunziza was a member of the majority ethnic group, the Houthi. Nkurunziza wanted to end the bloodshed after the civil wars and put racial identity behind them. This didn't last long. Despite technically being a democracy, the president banned speaking out against the government, and then had himself declared eternal supreme guide, or leader. Burundi then left the International Criminal Court. Thousands of people disappeared, thousands of people were executed, and 400,000 refugees left the country. Motorcycles were banned as the president said people on motorcycles were conspiring against him. Most sub-Saharan African economies are fueled by foreign investment. No one would invest in Burundi because of its repressive laws and its dictatorship style of government. Burundi is also one of the most densely populated countries in Africa. Its poverty rate is close to 87%. With the EU and US lifting sanctions against Burundi's dictatorship, Burundi has nothing to export, so this effort to lift them out of poverty probably won't do much. Mix of horrible starting off geography, being landlocked and having nowhere to export their goods to, no natural resources and little goods to export, civil war while it was still developing, and a brutal dictatorial regime that scared off foreign investors and stopped growth in the country, let Burundi become the poorest country on earth.